How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Creators Process, International Edition. And today, I have a very special guest today. I would like to introduce you to Megan. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
That's good, and I'm going really well, thank you. And I want to first of all say a huge thank you for taking the time out of your schedule. And I know that we've had to sort out the whole time differences and all that sort of thing, but thank you so much for taking the time to come onto the channel.
Thank you for having me. It's really cool just to do an international interview and just know that everyone like around the world is seeing the stuff that I do. So I really appreciate that you enjoy the stuff that I post.
Oh, absolutely. Like for me, what you do, I've always loved the art form. I won't say it because I'll let you talk about what you do and all that, but you know, I've always appreciated the art form of what you do. And so for me, I actually got introduced to your work through suggested content, and I'm just like, oh, okay, awesome, you know. And yeah, I absolutely loved it. So, you know,
that's awesome.
Yeah, so would you like to introduce yourself and talk about and say what you do when it comes to the creative arts?
So what I do is I am a ventriloquist. I do it professionally. I've been doing it since I was 5 years old. I'm 27 and I am based out of Colorado here in the United States. I've been doing it a really long time. My dad got me into ventriloquism, actually. That's always a very common question that's asked is, how'd you get into ventriloquism? Because it's not a very common art form. He used to read to me growing up using the puppets, and then I saw his lips move one day. I was like, you're making him talk. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, yeah, you are. I want to learn how to do that. So I finished this whole course by the time I was 6, and that's when I performed for the first time, actually, at the Vent Haven International Ventriloquist Convention that's held in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky. Yeah, so I've been performing ever since I was 6, I guess you could say. I got into it when I was 5, though.
Wow, that's amazing. Like, especially at such a young age, like that's pretty impressive, like being able to perform, like, because you know, I'm just thinking to myself at 6 years old, I didn't even think I was even like, I was still trying to figure out how to communicate with people at that point. Where
it's definitely it was scary, not gonna lie. It was very scary doing performing for the first time. I still have a tendency to hide behind my characters. I feel like I'm trying to get better about it, but I always just feel more comfortable on a stage whenever I have something else that the audience can look at, particularly a cute puppet. And my main characters, I have like 20 different characters, but I have 2 that I tend to go to a lot in my shows. They're like 45 minutes long. I use about 5 different puppets, but my 2 favorites are Aidan. He's a 4-year-old dinosaur that likes marshmallows, and Crush, who is a turtle. He's not named after the turtle from Finding Nemo, but I guess people always think that, but I'm just like, Crush. It's just a good name for a turtle. I don't know. I just like it a lot. So
it is a very good name for a turtle. And yeah, I actually didn't keep that. And as someone who, you know, like obviously the movie Finding Nemo was based around the Australia, I'm surprised that I put that together going, oh wait, yeah, Crush, that's right, the turtle. And but no, that, geez, so over 20 puppets, like that is impressive. Like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. Like, geez, I don't think
it is a lot. Some of them have a similar voice. I do try to come up with, I'm trying to work on my accents. My Australian accent is not very good. I'm still trying to work on it. My friends are like, what accent was that? Whenever I like show them a new voice, I'm like, be quiet, don't judge me. I'm trying to figure this out. But yeah, I always try to add an accent or put some sort of twang on a voice to make it different for each character. A lot of the puppets did used to my dad's growing up too, like they're ones that he used to use when I was little, so I've just kind of inherited those puppets. I think since I've started, I've gotten around 10 or 12 of my own characters. The rest of them are ones that he's like kind of handed down to me that he doesn't really use anymore. He doesn't really do ventriloquism anymore. He'll help me with my shows as far as scheduling and stuff. He used to, at least. He's been really busy doing other things, so I'm a one-man show when it comes to my business now, but he used to help me book stuff. He travels with me too whenever I do shows, or my boyfriend or one of my friends come with me whenever I'm doing shows. So yeah, it's definitely I have a lot of people supporting me, which is really awesome. I the support is what makes me want to like achieve my dream one day. It's like have a TV show that teaches people about health, safety, fitness, and nutrition using the puppets. So that's my overall goal one day, is to get there.
Amazing. And you're definitely on the right track. Like, I know that like when I came across your TikTok account, that's where I am. And I got, as I said at the start, like my For Me page, it came up with your work. And then I started looking at your stuff, and I love all the, I really did love the content I saw. Like, I know there was the, I love watching, and I've watched this one. I've watched this video quite a few times, the drive-through with Crush.
Oh, the drive-throughs, yep.
And just hearing the people's reaction of just going like, you know, and I think the one that I saw was the guy, he was just like dumbfounded, going like, oh my gosh, like and I think he must have forgotten that he was actually there to, you know, serve you, but he was just in awe of just not expecting that there was someone with a puppet there.
I so wish I got his like facial expression when I was doing the drive-through. It was so funny. He was just like jaw dropped, like when he was looking at Crush, like trying to figure out, what am I looking at right now? He was just so flabbergasted by what he was witnessing, and the fact it was like actually happening to him.
I love that. And it was like, I guess because, you know, you're working and you just don't really expect it.
Yeah, it's like the most bizarre things. But people, like, it makes their days too. And I love just making people happy. Like the other day, I went to the drive-thru. I didn't have a puppet with me, but I did like the delayed voice thing. I'm like, hi, how are you? Like that sort of thing. And I just did it to the guy. He didn't say anything at first. I drive away. He's like, hey. And I looked out the window, and he's like, I see you, ventriloquist. Don't think I didn't see that. It was so funny. I went to like 3 different places till I finally got a reaction, because people are just looking at me all weird whenever I don't have a character and do that. They're like,
yeah. It's like going,
like,
is there someone else in the, it's like, is there someone else in the car that's like, you know, delaying the voice? I love that.
It's super
and
funny.
Oh, it would be. And it's like, it is like, I do give a lot of like, you know, because I've you know, like like I said, I've been really a big fan of ventriloquism since I was like in high school and all that, because I followed people like David Strassman, Jeff Dunham, and all that sort of thing. And I actually was lucky enough to interview David Strassman when he was down in Australia, because he likes to come down here a lot. And so yeah, I've absolutely loved the art form of ventriloquism for a long time. And I thought I would ask you about the one thing that I don't think I got the chance to ask David, but I'll ask you this. When it comes to, you know, practicing not being able to, you know, to say words but not move your lips, like how do you come across by practicing and by, you know, being able to do that? Like, what is the process of, you know, training yourself to be able to speak but not move your lips?
Yeah, it took me a while to get like decent at it, because when I first started, I was like, hi, how's it going, like super clenched jaw, super like not natural. And that's something that I really wanted to be. Like when I became a better ventriloquist, I wanted to have a natural look to it. So that's when I had like the facial expressions when I do stuff with the puppet. I feel like that's important. That's an important aspect to it, but that comes down the line after years of practice with it. I used a popsicle stick when I was first starting. So the whole course thing of the it's the Mayor course of advanced ventriloquism is what it's called. It's by Clinton Detweiler. Terry Fader's done it. Jeff Dunham's done it. You could ask any like well-known ventriloquists, they have done this course, and it has all the like techniques as far as ventriloquism goes, like all the nitty-gritty things. So it came with a popsicle stick. You have to put it like between your lips, and you just have to feel the popsicle stick between your lips, I guess. That way you know your lips aren't too far apart. I've learned a lot of the specific letters, like B's. I learned from a guy named Ken Groves at the convention. He told me a specific way you have to do the B's, or you have to like pop the like the D sound. You have to make a popping noise to it. So bumbly, So it's a weird way for me to describe it. I guess after you've been doing the art form for a while, it would make sense as far as some of the ways that I've learned with it. But it just takes practice saying the alphabet. You start by saying the alphabet, then you progress to words. And I do a ton of driving. I practice a lot in the car, actually. I don't really look at my lips, so I'll just kind of like feel if I'm moving my lips or not. And that's what I did a lot when I was growing up. I mean, I had a mirror when I was little, obviously, when I wasn't driving, because I'm not a 6-year-old driving a car going around like that. So I would have a mirror. My dad would like ask me questions. I would answer back using ventriloquism. So it was very much a huge part of my life growing up. I would just kind of incorporate it in almost every aspect of my life, and just practicing every day made it so I wasn't moving my lips as much.
Wow. I love that you've kind of, you kept persisting with it, and, you trained it, and even like when you weren't performing, you were still kind of like training yourself to be able to say the words and all that sort of thing. I think that's really, you pretty much, as you said, you breathed it every single day of your life, and I think that's really awesome. Like you, an artist who actually, as they would say, breathes art every day, is always persistent with creating content, is always practicing to perfect your performances, and I think that's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
That's all good. And I guess, when did you, because I know you said that you were 6 years old when you started performing. When was the moment when you started to go, like, I guess, full time? Like, what was what was the situation of when you started going full time?
So it was when I got Aidan, actually. I was 16 years old when I first got Aidan. I had been looking at this dinosaur puppet for like 3 years at the convention, and my dad was like, "Oh, you can't get it yet." Like, I was performing a little bit, like I would get gigs here and there just because my dad used to do it. So he would like word of mouth from him to other people that I did it, and they would hire me, and I would just do shows and stuff. But when I was 16 is when they really took off for me. That's when my shows just got significantly better. I could find videos of me when I was like 13, 14, and then when I'm 16 with Aidan, it's night and day. I was able to finally figure out how to create a personality for a puppet to like actually have it come to life. That way it's believable for the audience too. My shows just got a lot better because the audience could connect with like a character that was on the stage instead of just a puppet that's on the hand, if that makes sense.
And did you think that was a very important aspect for you, to create puppets that people can connect with and can like associate?
Yes. It's a really important thing. I feel like, I know kids in particular, that's who I perform for a lot. I do a lot of family stuff, so whenever I do my shows, it's almost like a Disney movie that you're watching. So some humor the adults will get, like, well, the adults will get all the humor, but only some of the humor the adults are only going to get, and the kids are just going to laugh because they hear the parents laughing. So it's sort of like goes right over the kids' heads sometimes, but it's enjoyable for all ages. But having a character that people can connect with, it makes it just that much more believable and that much more magical whenever people come to see a show, and what they came to see, something that's just like magical.
Yeah. And it then it helps, as you said, the audience relate to it. And, like when it comes to a lot of art forms, like, whether it's music, whether it's ventriloquism, whether it's paintings, I think when you're able to create something that people can relate to, you definitely know that you've created something very special. And I think that's actually quite special, that you've been able to create something that, as you said, where parents get the humor, like, and then it, as you said, because the parents are laughing, then the kids are actually laughing as well, because the humor is going right over their head, because they don't understand that humor. But then
kids love physical comedy. Like they eat up physical comedy. They love it when, like, and even just like the facial expressions, like that'll give Aidan, like he's like all shocked, like I'll pull his head back, he's like, "What are you talking about?" So like that sort of thing, just the reactions kids laugh at a lot. They'll get the jokes too, but I feel like I hear the parents laugh a lot more at the jokes than I do the kids, and the kids laugh more at the physical comedy than the adults do.
But yeah, I think kids definitely love, like when you look at like history of what kids love with entertainment, one of the things they do love is the physical comedy of like, just physical comedy, because, when someone's like, moving back, or, when someone accidentally hurts himself, it's like, they just like, it's like.
Like, you think of a baby too, like when a baby laughs at facial expressions, or like the whole peekaboo like thing, like babies love that. So it's like, so you have to like literally think of the audience, that they're not babies obviously, but like they have to, like, you have to treat the physical comedy as something kind of like that. It's kind of hard to explain, but hopefully you get what I'm saying when it comes to that.
Absolutely. And I think that's amazing. And it's like, it definitely sounds like you've created like an act that not just speaks to adults, but just of all ages. And I think that's definitely very special when you create something that, is versatile in any and all ages. And
thank you. Yeah.
So that's pretty special.
That's one thing I want to stick to, family friendly comedy. I will never stray from that. I want it to be, you don't need to be crude or have vulgar comedy to be funny. Like there's Disney movies aren't like that. Like I really feel like just having clean comedy is something that's super, super important. That will always stay a part of my niche. I will never stray from that.
Yeah. And like sometimes, like I even have to say, like when it's like a very vulgar adult comedy, like sometimes it can get very overbearing. Like I've actually watched things where I just am like, okay, this is literally just something where every second word is just something, disturbing or vulgar. And, for me, it's actually
uncomfortable.
And as you said, with Disney movies, the amount of like, because I don't know, like if you've done this, but where you rewatch old Disney movies that you watch as kids, and some of the double entendres they say in the movie, you just kind of go, okay.
You're so like, I mean, what? You took this in a kid's movie.
Yeah, you can actually do it in a way that is kind of like, as you said, that goes over your head as a kid, but then as you get older, you're like, how did I miss that?
Yeah.
You're just kind of like, I missed that at a young age. So I mean, it is possible, but I think that's cool that you'd like to just create a wholesome family show.
Yes, exactly.
Amazing. And so I guess personality of puppets and all that sort of thing, you say you have Crush the Turtle, you have Aidan, he's a 4-year-old dinosaur, is that correct?
Yes, he's a 4-year-old dinosaur who's obsessed with marshmallows. Yep.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I did see a video where he was able to switch bodies with you. That would have been quite an interesting experience, like having the puppet controlling the ventriloquist. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
No. Yeah, I did that actually for an America's Got Talent audition. I think I was 17 when I submitted my first audition for 18 when I submitted my first audition to America's Got Talent. And it was via YouTube, the way I did it, but it was the whole switcheroo thing. Everyone was like, what? How did you do that? So I was like, maybe they will like this. I've auditioned for America's Got Talent quite a few times actually. Gotten to the point where I'm just like, I don't know, I'd rather just kind of stick to my own thing, what I'm doing, and one day someone will find me, or that'll the TV thing can come true, the TV dream I have. So
we'll make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Gotta work at it. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. And so I guess, how did you come up with the personalities of like Crush the Turtle and Aidan the dinosaur? Like, what was your initial thoughts of?
So I actually have them here. I'll explain it actually.
All right.
So this will be the easiest way for me to explain. This is Aidan. Hi.
Oh, hi, Aidan.
So he's just like, oh, how's it going? He's very like quirky, I guess you could say. He has that. What are you trying to say it looks like? He's kind of like spastic. I'm not a spaz. Okay, well, he's feisty. No, I'm not. He's okay. I actually have 4 different Aidans. This is Aidan number 3. What? Yeah, because paint on his face is starting to get worn. Yeah, because what do? I don't know. You just get thrown around, I guess. Yeah, protect me. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. It's just there's his whole body. What are you doing? Whole body. See.
You're floating in the air, Aidan.
So yeah, his face is just very like his big eyes, nose. He's just a cute dinosaur. Oh, thanks. Yeah, he's just a cute dinosaur that wants to be friendly. Who's just feisty though. I named him Aidan because that also means the little fiery one. He also has wings. There's a little Velcro thing on the back right here, so you can attach wings on it. So, and also a dragon. Yeah. So I just kind of looked at the facial expressions. As well, not facial expressions, but like his face overall, and I kind of developed a personality off of that. So that's Aidan's personality. He's just like a spastic little dinosaur who's 4 years old, and he's 4 because he has 4 fingers on each of his hands. Yeah, so that's why I chose that. And he's perpetually 4 years old. And here's Crush. Come on.
Crush? Oh, hello. Bit sleepy, buddy.
He's very like mellow, like see his eyes looks very like meh sort of face. No, I don't. He just talks slow. Sometimes he talks fast just because I'm not thinking when I'm performing, and I'll just get excited when I'm in a sentence. So I start talking fast like this, even though I gotta talk slow. Like this. Yep. And he has a little shell that he can just like duck into, so he's very shy. And yeah, I just kind of look at the features that the puppets have to create the personality. But yeah,
amazing. But yeah, like I think that's so cool. Like you've created puppets with different personalities to fit, different characters and all that sort of thing. I think that's absolutely incredible. Like I think that's pretty awesome. Shall we get a couple of them onto to have a chat? Do you think we should?
Oh yeah.
Get them to. I've got a couple of questions I can ask them if you'd like.
Yeah. Which one do you want me to bring first?
Let's go with Crush. I think I should have asked.
All right, sounds good. We'll go with Crush first. All right. Ready? All right, come on. What do you want? Jaden's gonna interview
Crush.
you.
I'm Jaden.
Hi.
Hey, mate.
How's it going?
Oh yeah, very, very good. Very good. Nice to finally meet you. I've come across you on TikTok a lot, so yeah, very good to finally meet you.
Well, nice to meet you too. You told me on TikTok. What video did you see me on?
Where was the drive-through where you got high on caffeine?
That was funny. His face was funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, like I was talking to Megan and I was like, oh my gosh, I wish we could have seen that guy's reaction to meeting you. It would have been very special.
It was priceless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I have to ask you, I saw your tour of your shell video. How were you able to create such a beautiful house inside your shell?
Oh, I've done some renovations recently. I'm actually adding a basement right now.
You're adding a basement?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What are you gonna put in the basement?
I don't know.
Okay, why do you need a basement then?
I just need one, okay? I need to have this be super roomy.
Okay, I guess he's adding a basement.
Oh, fair enough. So maybe just for storage or just keeping other things, do you think?
Probably some storage, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna put in there.
Find something. I guess he has some stuff he needs to put down there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice. And I saw that on your balcony you had a spa. How were you able to get a spa down there?
Lots of cranes. Cranes got it down there.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And also like because I remember because when you were introducing your house tour, you were able to drag Megan down into your shell. How was that as a process of doing that?
It was a little bit difficult because she's got a really big head.
Hey!
Oh.
My head got stuck coming out of the shell.
Yeah, my head's a little bit tinier than hers, so I can go.
I can go in and out really easily.
You can't though. We need to shrink her head.
We're not gonna.
We need one of those shrink rays.
We're not getting a shrink ray.
That's what we'll put in the basement, a shrink ray.
You're not gonna get a shrink ray.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I guess we'll find out. Maybe there'll be a TikTok video.
Yeah.
That will end up you'll end up shrinking Megan, and then maybe she'll have to end up living in your shell, Crush.
Maybe. Then how would I make Aidan work?
Well, bye Aidan. You're stuck inside my shell then. I'll hold you prisoner.
You're not holding any prisoner inside your shell.
It will only be just Crush and Megan at the end of the day.
Yep, that's all that matters.
Amazing. And the other video I actually came across was you were trying to, I don't know who the content creator, but it was the girl that smashed the straw into the top of the bottle. Now, first of all, I don't even know how she was able to do that. That is pretty impressive. But So how did you feel about not being able to do it? And you were, because I know that you were trying to hit it on the side, you were trying to hit it on the top, and then you ended up throwing the whole thing. Like, what was, you know?
I was disappointed. I was trying really hard.
I told Crush that she actually put a slit in the top of the lid. Later we found that out.
Yeah, that's what people in the comments were saying. So then I tried it, then I could get it, but we didn't make a video with it.
We have to make a video just to show that he can do it now.
But there's a slit in the lid though. That's how she did it. It was like some sort of magic trick.
Yeah, she was, or just had the super strength to do it. And
Yeah.
and also, like, so you think that you're related to Britney Spears, according
Yep.
to one of the videos, because you had a commenter say that they relate straws to, what was it?
Yeah. I can't even remember.
I think my dad had jokes. I was like, all right, yeah, sure, we'll go with it. And then did it.
Hey, if I'm related to Britney Spears, that's pretty cool. Maybe
Yeah.
I can go on tour with her.
I mean, you can get her to come and visit the inside of your show.
Maybe. Fitting Meghan and Britney in here, I don't know if that's gonna work.
Oh gosh, it might be a bit of a challenge, but you were able to get Meghan into the show, so I mean, could eventually be able to get Britney Spears if you like.
Maybe, just maybe.
Yeah. So what do you do in your spare time, Crush? As well as, you're obviously on the road performing with Meghan when you can. What else do you like to do with yourself?
I sleep.
That's all you do, you sleep.
I'm a very tired turtle. I need an idea to rest. Look, I still have circles under my eyes, even though I sleep a lot.
Okay, well, so what else do you like to do?
I like to surf.
You surf?
Surf.
Well, I like to go jet skiing, actually.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a jet skiing. There's God, remember that?
Yeah, I go jet skiing.
I don't know where you go jet skiing though, because you don't go on near the pond behind my house.
You're right, that would be illegal if I took a jet ski on a pond.
You go to like some sort of reservoir.
Maybe, I don't know. I need to find a new spot, but yeah, that's what I like to do.
Oh yeah. And how did you get into jet skiing?
I just found one day, so I decided to start riding it, and I liked it.
You just found one day?
Uh-huh.
Did you ask the person if he could use it?
No.
Crush!
Oh no! What was
You
this
just took
concern?
it and tried it?
It was fun, though.
Okay, well, you need to ask where you take things.
Okay.
Oops, I think we might have just confirmed where that jet ski came from. Crush.
Maybe so. I don't know.
You didn't see anything.
Oh, okay. All right, he's gone. Amazing. And well, it was really good to meet you, Crush. Like, I think that was
Nice to meet you, too.
yeah. And keep going with what you're doing, mate. And definitely let me know when you start renovating your shell again. Love to see all your new
Will do.
renovations.
We'll make another video for sure.
Sounds good to me.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Oh, there he goes. Amazing. And no, that was, I love that. That was great. Should we bring in Aidan quickly?
Yeah, so yeah, Aidan. All right, Aidan, your turn. My turn. Yeah, you're gonna get interviewed. Interviewed for what? The creators process.
Hello, Aidan.
How's it going?
Yeah, good, very good. It's good to meet you. I really did love your little video you did with Meghan while you were in the car. Like you were stuck in traffic.
All
Yeah.
the time. I think she has me in her car like 99.9% of the time, that I'm stuck inside a suitcase. So I'm glad that she took me out to make a video. So kind of you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So what was that experience like for you being stuck in traffic, Aidan? Was
It was
it?
not fun. It was not fun at all. My butt hurts after sitting for so long.
Oh yeah. How long were
Yeah.
you sitting for?
I was sitting through like 4 or 5 hours, I think. I think
Ooh.
that's how long it was.
Yeah, it was a long time that we were stuck in traffic.
Gosh, that sounds like it would have been quite a journey. Like I don't even like getting stuck in normal traffic in Melbourne. Like, so I can't imagine being stuck in traffic for 5 hours.
Yeah, especially in the mountains. Let me tell you, people do not know how to drive in the mountains out here.
Oh yeah, I think that some of them might have been from Australia, because in Melbourne, yeah, pretty much I don't think anyone
You
knows
think
how to drive here either. Yeah, I think they might need to come down that way because I feel like, because I don't think a lot of people know how to drive down here as well.
Well, I want to get my driving license soon.
And your feet can't even touch the gas pedal in the car.
So, that doesn't mean a dinosaur can't learn how to drive.
You're 4 years old.
I've always been 4 years old.
Okay, well, maybe one day you can drive with like a stilt or something.
You call me short? I don't know. I don't know if I'm able to drive.
We'll figure something out, Aidan. Like you will eventually be able to drive. We can make that happen.
Maybe. I'd be the first dinosaur to be able to drive.
That'd be crazy. That would make the news.
I could make the news.
You could make the news, I guess.
You could make your own news broadcasts.
Yep.
Amazing. Yep. And so the big question I have to ask, so you were able to switch bodies with Meghan. How did you achieve that?
Lots of practice.
Practice. You didn't even try it with me before.
No, you did. You've been doing that since you were like 17 years old.
Yeah, okay, we've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, so lots of practice. That's how I've been able to like master it. I'm pretty good, huh?
Yeah, he was pretty good. So
it was definitely like as I was saying to Meghan before, I haven't really seen that done before, where the puppet then becomes a ventriloquist. That's a bit of a change and a very different aspect. So that was.
Oh, thanks.
It's impressive, very impressive, Aidan. I think you should be really proud of yourself being able to do that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it takes lots of practice to do.
Yeah, amazing. And I guess I asked Crush this same question as well. What do you do with yourself while you're not performing on the road?
I like to eat marshmallows. I like to drive Megan's car.
What?
Yay! I like to drive Megan's car.
You drive my car.
Uh-huh.
Okay then. What else do you do?
That's it.
That's it.
Uh-huh. I have the need for speed and eating marshmallows.
Okay.
Amazing. And who doesn't like a good marshmallow? Like, marshmallows are delicious.
Especially s'mores.
S'mores? Oh, okay. You like your s'mores?
Yep.
Unfortunately, they're not very common down in Australia, but I have had s'mores before. I know.
They're not common down there?
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not that cool to have s'mores down here, so I feel like we need to reintroduce them down here.
I think you need to be the one that introduces it to everyone and be like, hey, s'mores are good, eat them, Aidan said so.
Yes, I will, when this video comes out, I will make a promotion for s'mores as well.
Okay,
so that we can make it happen, and I'll say that it is approved by Aidan.
Yes, okay, good. Yeah, approved by the dinosaur Aidan. Yep, that's all the world needs to know.
Amazing. And because I was like, the one thing that I also came across was there was that video you were in a spacesuit. So are you someone who wants to go to space someday?
No, those are just my pajamas.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
They're comfy. I see how the NASA astronauts feel now. They must sleep really good on the flight up.
They're awake when they're going up into space.
Why are they sleeping then?
They might pass out from like the G's.
Pass out
from like the amount of gravity.
Oh, okay. Well, at least they're comfy.
Yes, I feel like that they would have to wear something that is very comfy if they're literally stuck in space for hours.
Yep.
Amazing. I would not want to be uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. So you want to be wearing something that you can eat and sleep in.
Yep.
Amazing. And then you had the fishbowl on your head. I think it was a fishbowl. Is that correct?
It's my space helmet.
Yeah, it's definitely a fishbowl.
It's a space helmet.
It's a fishbowl, Aidan.
Then why'd I find a touch snort, huh?
Exactly, because it's a fishbowl.
Wait. So you tell me that PetSmart doesn't sell space helmets?
No, they sell fishbowls.
I'm disappointed now.
Okay, you don't have an actual space helmet.
No, I don't have an actual space helmet.
It's fine. Maybe we'll get him one soon.
Yeah, mate. We could, we can work on getting it, a new helmet. Or, you can always use your imagination and say that it is a helmet, Always.
Just like I have been doing.
Oh, so now you know that it was a fishbowl all along. All right.
You can you just want it in one ear and out the other.
Yep. Wait, what ears? I don't have any ears.
Then how can you hear
Okay, fair enough. And so you said that sometimes you can have wings at the back of you. So what do you use your wings for?
So I can fly.
Yeah.
I don't give him his wings because he will fly around and break a bunch of things.
So you like?
I'm not very good at controlling it yet. I don't have my pilot's license.
So you actually have to get your pilot's license to use your wings.
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Amazing, Aidan. Well, it was really good to meet you, Aidan, finally. And
nice to meet you too.
And yeah, hopefully we'll get to talk again soon. Hopefully, if you're down in Australia someday, we'll get to and record something in person.
Yes, I know Megan really wants to go to Australia someday.
That's one country I really want to go to that I haven't been to yet. So
one day we'll be down there, I hope.
Absolutely. I will definitely help you get some shows down here. Like, I know a lot of great places. So I can definitely help with that.
Yes, please let us know. Well, it's nice to meet you, Jaden.
Yeah, you too, Aidan.
Bye.
But no, well, thank you for that. Introduced me to those two lovely characters. That was really fun. And I guess as coming to a final question for the interview. So I guess, we kind of briefly came across that question just then. Like, so what, I guess, obviously you said you were wanting to do, your own show, like TV show. That would be your one big goal to, obviously do a TV show. Like, what are some other things that you would like to do for your performance?
Performance-wise, I would really love to go around to like what Jeff Dunham does, like going to big venues and like doing shows like that. That's something I would really like to do. I'll actually have the time to put in the effort with the logistics and stuff like that here soon. I've been doing a lot. I work at a school, I run my own business, and then I've been doing this knee rehab when I hurt myself. So it's just been a very busy time. But I actually resigned from my job at the school, so I'll be able to focus on my business stuff here full time here soon. So I'm really excited to do that. But that's a goal of mine, is to like be able to do venue type stuff, like bigger venues, and just having a whole educational series. I'm gonna start doing that again here on YouTube here soon. But the TV show thing, and then as far as big venues go, I'd love to be able to do that.
Amazing. That's awesome. I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for that new series. Like, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out, and I'll be promoting that myself. And
thank you.
Are you someone who would love to travel internationally with your performances?
Yes. I would love to travel internationally, to be able, because I didn't realize the following I did have internationally. A lot of my followers are here in the United States, but there's actually a lot in Australia too, as far as my following goes, and same with Europe. It kind of blows my mind, just internationally, how I've been discovered, I guess, through TikTok. I never wanted to download TikTok. Like, I was like, everyone has TikTok, I'm not downloading it. And then Aidan downloaded it, and then here I am. I almost have 3 million followers now on there. So
First of all, congratulations. That is absolutely amazing and well deserved as well. Like,
thank you.
I was kind of the whole thing with TikTok. I was like, everyone has it and all that sort of thing. But I don't follow a lot of people. Like, I only follow people who I'm like, oh my gosh, their content is freaking amazing. And as I said, no one, it is well deserved. Like, with you getting to, what'd you say, nearly 3 million followers?
Almost 3 million. I'm at 2.7 right now. I've been like stuck at 2.7 for a few months. I've been able to move it, but
well, let's make that happen, getting you to 3 million by the end of 2022. I think let's make this happen. And that's what, for my viewers listening to right now, let's get Megan to 3 million at the end. And yeah, definitely, you'll have to let me know when you're down Melbourne way. I can definitely hook you in with a lot of great venues that would love to have a ventriloquist. And, I can even get, as I said, the creative process has your full support. This whole YouTube series will be, sponsorship.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support.
Oh, that's okay. No, as I said, like, I've been really following your work for a while, and I was just like, no, I have to give it a chance. I have to go and messaged Megan and then you replied. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, that's awesome. So I was really excited about that. So thank you for, as I said, thank you for taking the time to, introduce everyone to Crush, introduce yourself and Aidan and all that. So thank you. Just from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And please keep doing what you're doing. And I hope that in the future, we'll get to see a Australian tour down under.
Yes, I would love that. Bring all my characters my kangaroo and koala too that I have, bring them down.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much for this interview today. I really had a great time doing it.
Same here. I really enjoyed talking to you as well. And I look forward to seeing so much more future content. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what the future holds for you.
Thank you so much.
That's okay. And so for everyone watching at home, once again, thank you for tuning into another episode of the Creators Process International Edition. If you want to go and check out Megan's amazing work, I'll leave links to everything down below, her TikTok, her Instagram, Facebook, everything. Go and follow her, go show us the support. As I said, let's make this a go at the end of 2022. I know it's already January, but let's make it happen. We'll get Megan to 3 million followers by the end of this year. And also, go and show us some love. Let's get her down to Australia as well. Let's get her to do an Australian tour down here. As I said, let's keep supporting this amazing artistic community. As I said, we, even though we're all spread out around the world, we all are passionate about this one thing called art. So let's keep supporting each other. Go watch Megan's YouTube channel. Go watch her TikToks. Go show her some love. Yes, let's make this 3 million happen. Like, I definitely think we will make it happen. And comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.
You needed to Step 1 complete. Step 1, There's a step 2, Now I need to pull on your ear. Okay, well, you're not going anywhere near it. Why am I here? I think I just switched our bodies. Oh, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. But see? That's proving to you that I'm the one in control. You better put us back right now. Not until you give me some marshmallows. I don't have any right now. We want a lifetime supply of marshmallows. Where are the marshmallows? Not here. Fine, we have to go to the store and get some marshmallows then if I'm gonna go back. All right, fine. So let's see. I turned the nose on Megan's body, which means I need to turn the nose on my body. Okay, now what? Then I pulled on Megan's ear. Your body doesn't have any ears. Are we stuck like this? I hope not. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Don't do that again.